I refused to go to therapy because my parents only wanted me in sessions with my brother, who bullied me for years. I have 3 siblings. My oldest brother Sam is 20, my sister Jody is 19, and then there's Nate, who's 17. I'm 16 and the youngest. Growing up, I was super close with Sam. Jody and I got along fine, but Nate and I never really clicked. When we were little, it was just normal sibling stuff. He'd get annoyed when I interrupted him, or I'd talk when he was trying to focus on homework. Nothing serious. Everything changed when I turned 10. Kids at school started bullying me pretty bad. I don't even know why it started, but once it did, Nate completely turned on me. He'd tell me he was embarrassed to be related to me and refused to sit with me at lunch or on the bus. Sam would call him out for being a jerk, which only made Nate angrier at me. Then Nate started joining in on the bullying at school. He'd laugh with the other kids when they made fun of me, and sometimes he'd say stuff too. My parents noticed and kept trying to get him to stop, but they never once asked how I was doing or if I was okay. All their energy went into fixing Nate's behavior. The bullying got so intense that when COVID happened and we switched to online school, my teacher had to move me to a different class group. The bullies would leave nasty comments in the chat during lessons, and my teacher couldn't control it. When we went back in person, the school put me on a different schedule to avoid them, but it didn't help much. That's when Nate became a complete monster at home. He'd threaten me constantly and tell me to kill myself. He'd push me around and actually spit on me. He said all the stuff I was into was gay and disgusting. It was horrible. Sam tried to protect me as much as he could. When he moved out for college, he gave me a key to his apartment so I could go there after school and get away from Nate. He was the only one who seemed to care about what this was doing to me. My parents were totally focused on Nate being a bully and how it might mess up his future since the school kept calling them in for meetings. They acted like I was fine and didn't need any support. Then last year, a group of Nate's friends jumped me after school. They beat me up pretty badly and I ended up with a black eye and bruised ribs. Here's the thing though, Nate was there watching the whole time. I saw him standing off to the side. He didn't join in, but he definitely knew it was happening and did nothing to stop it. When I told my parents, they didn't believe Nate was involved because no one else saw him there. Sam lost it and threatened to beat Nate up himself, but my parents shut that down immediately. They said Nate deserved the benefit of the doubt even though they admitted he almost definitely knew his friends were going to jump me. After I got jumped, my parents finally put Nate in therapy. I thought maybe they'd get me help too after everything I'd been through, but no. A few weeks ago, they sat me down and said we needed to work on our relationship, so they wanted me to go to family therapy sessions with Nate. I actually laughed when they said it because I thought they were joking. They weren't. I told them absolutely not. That's when they finally admitted that, yeah, I probably had stuff to work through too. I was like, yeah, no kidding, but I'm not doing it with him sitting right there listening to everything. I told them I wasn't about to give Nate more ammunition to use against me. They said I was being overdramatic and needed to at least try. I said fine, I'll do therapy by myself, but I'm not doing it with him. My parents completely twisted it around and started acting like I'd refused all therapy. They won't listen to anything about me getting individual sessions. It's joint therapy with Nate or nothing. Sam and Jody both tried talking to them and explaining why this was messed up, but my parents ignored them completely. Now they keep pressuring me to say yes. They even tried the whole, you don't have a choice thing. They keep telling me I'm making everything 1,000 times worse by refusing. But I'm not backing down. Why should I have to sit in a room with the person who made my life hell for years just because my parents don't want to deal with us separately?